Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate how you can edit data manually in database tables using sandboxes in EasyMorph. As you may already know, in EasyMorph you can design visual workflows to modify data in database tables programmatically. However, you can also edit data in database tables manually using sandboxes and our recently added dataset editor. For that, query a database and import database rows into EasyMorph. So you can do it with the visual query editor like that. You pick a database connector, pick a table, and you select import to EasyMorph to load the table into EasyMorph. If your database table is big, of course you don't have to import everything. Only import the rows that you need to edit, or a subset of rows that you can filter down a little bit further. Now we have about 5,000 records imported into EasyMorph, but I only want to edit a couple of records here. I noticed that some of the company names, they don't have spaces, so I want to edit that. So the next step would be selecting and keeping only the rows that you want to edit. You can do it in multiple ways. I'm going to do it using the analysis view. So here I create two filters. One filter is by the company name, and here I select the company names that I think don't look right. And also I'm creating a filter by ID, which is the primary key for these records. So I select all possible, apply, and now I'm adding this filter as an action, like that. Now when I have only the two records that I want to edit, I create a sandbox. If you are not familiar with sandboxes, we have a video on our YouTube channel that explains sandboxes. Technically speaking, a sandbox it's a disconnected snapshot of a data set that can be manipulated using actions, or recently when we added the dataset editor in EasyMorph, you can also edit data in sandboxes manually. So I create a sandbox. So I right-click the result action and I select send output into a new sandbox, like that. Okay, so now we have the sandbox. And now notice that when I click the sandbox action, in the sidebar there is the edit dataset button. So if you zoom a little bit, this is where the button is. So if I click this button, I open the dataset editor where I can modify and edit data manually. So now I simply insert spaces between numbers and words in company names, like that here and like that here. Note also that you can copy and paste data into the dataset editor. For instance, instead of retyping the whole industry name, I can just copy it and paste it into that cell, like that. So I select tab and paste data. Here we are. Now the data looks right to me now, so I apply the changes and I see that now data in our sandbox looks exactly as I wanted to. So the company name is fixed, the industry is fixed. So the last step that remains, I will add action. I will add the update database table action. So update database table action, and I pick the key to match. So that would be the ID column, because it contains the primary keys. You always need a column with primary keys when you want to update a database table. And now I simply select the. I can either select only the columns that I edited, like this case, or I can, to simplify things, I can press my possible and it will include all and update all the columns from Sandbox. Finally, I press Run Action to run the Update Database Table action, and voila, the table has been updated. We can check it one more time by rerunning this sequence, and now since the ID didn't change, okay, the filtering remains valid. So I can see that the company name now contains spaces as I want to, and the industry is advertising and marketing for both companies. That's it. Thank you.